My eyes!
Put your hands up.
Put your hands where my eyes can see. But why I'm in the place to be? Somebody else knows that song? I was funny you were doing the Italian version of Sling Blade.
I know. Everything's still Italian.
It's a little bit of Italian. What part of Italy are you from?
Florence.
Florence, Italy. I know where that is. It's in the boot park.
Yeah.
The whole thing looks like a boot. That's why that was created. You ready for your next meeting?
Yeah!
All right, perfect. Give it over to Sean Gibson, everybody. Let's go.
Hey, there's a good-looking bunch in here. I'm glad I came. I didn't know what to expect on the way over here. Let me tell you something. Two things that don't mix. Boiled eggs for breakfast and a packed elevator. You want to get some evil looks, let one of them suckers go on the way up to the 25th floor. Trust me, you won't have any friends by the time you get there. A lot of you look like this is the closest you ever been to a black person before. I mean, put your mind at ease, all right? First off, not all black people have a lack of impulse control. Second, not all black people are dealing drugs. Third, we don't all sleep with somebody different every week. I don't care what you heard is not true. And lastly, we don't act like the monkeys in the zoo. I mean, have you ever seen a monkey in the zoo? They just shit right there and keep going. I haven't seen any black people doing that yet. Where are my Republicans at? Any Republicans in the place? No? That's good. Because I guess y'all are just like me then, wondering how the hell Romney is going to beat Obama in the November elections. You right over there in the red. How is Romney going to beat Obama in the November? I tell you that, with 2 hands and a bottle of baby oil. The only way Romney can beat Obama is if he can get Sarah Palin to suck his dick and to suck Obama's dick and get a picture of it. And trust me, she'll swallow because they don't have no big black dick in Alaska. That bitch might be able to see Russia from her backyard, but trust me, she can't see no big black Alabama tube steak. Another problem I got with old men is he wants to close down Planned Parenthood. Just because he got stuck with that retarded wife with the half a tit and them 3 big head kids, he wants to shipwreck it for everybody else. Well, newsflash. People in the ghetto can't pull a Casey Anthony to get rid of a kid they don't want. You know, they got to use Planned Parenthood for that. This dumb bastard talking about he's going to jumpstart the economy like he did over there at Bain Capital. The motherfucker fired everybody and kept all the money for itself. That's not a turnaround, that's a stick-up. Let me ask you something else. What the hell is Chris Christie eating? Do you know who Chris Christie is?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Doesn't he look like a hungry hippo in a gray suit? You know, I saw that motherfucker on TV the other night talking about making buffalo burgers. I looked up at the TV and said, nigga, you don't need no buffalo burger. You need an insanity workout. He probably couldn't make it past the fit test. I've been a landlord for about 16 years now. But you probably couldn't tell that from my cornrows and my boyish looks, huh? No. Anyway, something I want some of you people to start doing is brushing your teeth when you come out of the house, all right? Because nobody wants to be standing 5 feet away from you and smelling your breath when it smells like a bag of cat shit. Something else I'm tired of people doing is wearing those rotten shoes. If you go to put your shoes on and they smell like a chicken coop, you need to throw them shits in the garbage. And if it's your teeth that's rotten, put a mask on like they wear in Japan. Speaking of Japan, they got a peanut shortage over there. That's right. In Japan, the average good piece of dick is only 2 inches long. And the women aren't happy either, so I figured that I'd do something to help them out. I figured I'd take a flight to Tokyo and become the overnight sensation. Because with my 3 inches, I'm sure to have everybody beat. Too cool. That means big dick in Japan. So there's one problem with having a big dick these days. Everybody wants you to fuck them to death. That guy over there, he can't fuck anybody to death, but I can. These women, they don't want you to make love no more. What they want you to do, they want you to fuck them like a jackhammer. They tell you I'm not trying to fuck no sidewalks. I fucked this chick the other day and she looked at me and said, hey Sean, when you fuck me, can you hurt me? I looked at her and said, hell yeah. Fuck that bitch and hit her in the head with a brick. I'm not playing no games. I try to give these women what they want. Shit. Fuck. I curse a lot too, you know. I say shit and fuck a lot because that's what people do. If you've never shit before, then fuck. And if you've never fucked before, then shit. I was laying up in the bed with my ex-girlfriend's grandmother the other day and I was trying to tell her about the type of fucking that I like. You don't want to hear that though, right? How's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
I don't give a fuck anyway. I was just trying to be polite. You know, a friend of mine told me the politer you are, the more pussy you can get, but obviously there's no pussy in here, so I won't be getting any of that. I hurt my back the other day, right? So I went over to the spa and some of the craziest shit happened. Would you believe that I paid $150 fucking dollars for a dried up cocksucker to rub my back? $150 fucking dollars. Now, it wouldn't have been so bad if the bitch was just 100 years old, but her walker kept falling over. And every time she went to rub my back, she'd hit the floor. I had to pick this bitch up. $150 fucking dollars for E.T.'s grandmother to rub my back. Safe to say that I will not be going over to Sunshine Spa anymore. That's just some shit you can't do. Some more shit you can't do is, don't ever eat no Chinese food late night before you go to bed. Not unless you're looking for some fucking problems. Tried that shit the other night, you know, I was hungry and my food stamps ran out, so I ordered some of that chink. And do you know that shit had me on the toilet all night long? You ever shit so much that you thought your asshole was gonna fall off? You haven't? Well, I'll tell you what, I discovered something. If you shit more than 5 times in 20 minutes, you cannot use no toilet tissue to wipe your ass. What you gotta do is, you gotta get yourself a rag and some cold water, and you gotta blot your ass. You're talking about, oh, ah, oh, shit! And when your ass is raw, you gotta wipe that shit from an angle. 2 things that don't mix, a raw ass and some watery shit. You know, you be walking around with that raw ass. But, damn, oh, my ass together and shit. You know, I don't give a fuck how tough you are, a raw ass will break it down to the ground. And you know what I want to know? How the fuck come you can't get no good coke no more unless you're getting that shit from undercover cop? Hey Frank, I'll see you after the show. But watch this coke you get nowadays. I know a lot of you get your coke from down there in the ghetto. Tell you something about these niggas in the ghetto. They mix up the coke like they mix sugar and Kool-Aid. And the weed is no better either. I went to get myself 20 of that sour the other day. You know that shit look like a sunflower seed without the shell? I look like that old bitch in the 85 Wendy's commercial. Where is the weed? Where is it? I'm trying to get high here. You know? A lot of people are dating ugly people too. I want to tell you something. If you're dating somebody ugly and you don't want nobody to talk to you, what you gotta do, you gotta leave your ugly ass up in the house, because this is America and people can say what the fuck they want to say. And you know who I think is ugly? That Rick Santorum. Rick Santorum looked like a big-eyed Easter bunny that somebody beat with a big dick. Obviously, none of you have seen a big dick, and I'm not going to pull mine out, so good night. Where is he at? Come on up here, boy. Is it you? Pocket. Not you? Got me waiting and shit? Well, I talk some more. He talk.
And one more joke.
Tell one more joke?
Yeah.
Who is that over there? Is that somebody with some money? You know, money, I don't tell no jokes for free. I ain't no rapper now. Rapper's the only one that do shit for free with a microphone. I'd give it up for the good-looking waitress tonight. Her hair looks good. Liberty, your hair looks good tonight. You're the best-looking thing in here. Right. or get myself a white girl. And then all y'all white girls with white guys would be mad and say, I need a nigga with a big dick. You got a big dick, son? You there.
I'm white, I'm smart.
Well, how big is your dick?
I don't.
Pull that motherfucker out then. Stop talking. Prove everybody wrong in here.
Flaccid or hard?
No, I'm hanging 9 soft. What you got?
Flaccid or hard?
I said I'm hanging 9 soft. What you got?
You got me beat, man.
Well, don't talk no more. Let me do my thing.
Hey, you won this competition.
Huh?
You won this competition, buddy.
Want it? I just fucking with you, man. I like to fuck with the guys in the house with the little dicks, you know. I've been finished, man.
You did?
This fucking crowd work is not in my bag, man.
I was talking on the phone. Let's do this.
Not enough pussy in here for me to do crowd work.
There's not enough pussy in you to talk about little dicks.
Well, that guy up here in the red hat got a little dick.
Does he?
He told me outside. Oh, I'm sorry, you got a red hat on.
No. Oh, this seemed the crowd work was going just fine for you when you made fun of me before. Nice work.
Keep it going for Sean Gibson, everybody. It's going well. Oh, you spilled that whole thing. Perfect. I can show my family so they know what I do now. Holy shit, it's Beacherino. Everyone's showing up late tonight. You guys are going to get a detention slip, and you're going to have to stay early.